There is a cycle of human relationships that's called connection, rupture, and repair. And every relationship that you have, you're in some place in that circle of connection, rupture, and repair. Because every time we're in a good place and we have the same agenda, we feel good and we are in connection. But especially with a child, there's a lot of times where we have to say no or put a limit, and there's a rupture because we're not on the same page or agenda. And that is a rupture phase. And when we're in the rupture phase, the next thing is the repair, that the parent is the one who needs to initiate the reconnection by showing the child, you're still in my favor. I'm not mad at you. I like being in your company. There's value in being together again. And that sense of moving through connection, rupture, and repair, it's such a normal part of relationships. Parents might think, oh, we're disconnected or we're in rupture for long lengths of time or too long. But actually, you're not really in connection for the majority of the time because we all have separate and countering agendas. So first of all, just think to yourself that it's normal to be anywhere on that cycle and that it isn't something that you're trying to avoid when you have a rupture. You have to recognize it and it's uncomfortable, but be able to tolerate that. And also think of repair as something that it isn't of you. It's not you saying, I'm sorry that happened, or I'm sorry I yelled, or getting the child to say, I'm sorry. Usually it's just a small overture, like a act that you do. Maybe you go into their room and invite them to come out and cut the cucumbers for salad with you, or ask them to go for a ride, or bring them something, or maybe just sitting next to them on the couch and your shoulders are touching, or making a little joke that's an inside joke, or just your body's posture as you approach them in the kitchen when you're setting down their food. It's a signal that is not necessarily explicit to say, you're still in my favor and I like you and I want to reconnect. And the tricky thing is the children, especially if they've been hurt a lot and are in a stuck place, they may not overtly accept your overture for repair, and that's painful. And the trick is to continue to do the small acts of repair and trust that eventually that is going to settle in and that they want to repair even if they can't show you the signal. So that's the cycle.